But let's look at this guy. Now that is weird. I am hoping to have the luck of the Irish today. I am going thrifting. I'm heading into St. Vincent de Paul's. Wish me luck that I find something to put in my cart that I can flip online. Yellow tags are 99 cents and pink tags are 50% off. Ooh, I like this watermelon basket, $4.49. This is really neat looking. I like the color of it. It's signed $4.99. First item in the cart. I like the frosted bird. $5.49. South Beach, a little shot glass, a little souvenir shot glass. Trunk up elephant, $3.99. That's just a regular vase. A pretty end cap here with all the green items. That's really pretty. It's left and it's $2.49. It's missing some paint there. Gonna think about that one. Alco Industries. So you always have to come down and look on the bottom shelf. $5.99. Oh, that's cute. It's a nice pottery picture. Casa, really large trinket dish, $5.99. Whole bunch of these little birds, $1.99 each. But let's look at this guy. Now that is weird. Very lightweight. $7.99. Cat figurine back there. Oh, look at the little frog. Little frog sun catcher. $2.99. $1.49 for that little figurine. I think that's a, oh, I forget what these are called. I'm sure somebody knows what that is. I can't remember what that name of that. It's like a cartoon, right? Oh, it's a wind chime. Thought it was an ornament. Taking a look through the mug aisle, and I I see this opalescent teacup right here. $1.49. It's federal glass. Wonder if it has a saucer to go with it. I love these blue mugs. That one says Greektown Casino. Anchor Hocking. $1.49, but I'm going to leave that one. Up here, they still have a lot of these. These are so cute. These Anchor Hocking measuring cups. That looks like a lucite. Trivet of some sort. It's $3.99. It's got all these like dried flowers in it. I'm gonna put this in the cart. I'm gonna think about it. Oh my goodness. Let me put it this way. Now I'm in the basket area. I always like looking through this area. You never know when you're going to find something special. I like this with the old-timey general store. It's a tile trivet, but it's also a wall hang. $2.49. I think that's really neat. Looking through all of the vases. A nice little pottery piece. Looks like it's signed on the bottom. $2.49. Put that in the cart. This is kind of nice. They gather up like 4 or 5 racks here of the 99-cent clothing. It's all yellow tagged, so you can just look right through it. But there is still yellow tags throughout the store, so you can still find deals. I didn't know they had this area with the pictures in it. Look at this one over here. Somebody made that. A lot of detail went into it. This is what my cart looks like for now. Lots of things under here. I was going through these because the yellow tags are 99 cents. And I found a bunch of items for myself. Lots of little surprises today. I found something special in the basket aisle. Did you guys see that? We'll talk about that in the haul. That's why I always check out the baskets. My total spend was $28. That's what I was trying to say. $28. That's rounding up. And the surprise at the register was that today is Wednesday and it's 25% off all the regular priced items, plus all the clothing I got were yellow tagged. They were 99 cents each. Those are all for me. I think I got about 7 things. And then I also had one item that was pink, that is half price, and then there was another yellow price that was also, or yellow item that was also 99 cents. That was a hard good. But I'll show you everything in the haul except for my clothing. So that $28, you'd have to take like $7 or so off of that. So I guess my total spend is around $21 for everything. And that one item is going to more than pay for that. And then everything else is profit. The reason that Wednesday is 25% off is it's senior day. So if you're over 55, you get 25% off. I didn't know that. I've never been here on a Wednesday, so I didn't know that St. Vincent de Paul even had senior days. So that's good to know. They don't advertise it. It's not on anything that I saw. So I'm pretty happy that I was able to get further discounts on some of the items that were not the color sale. Lola's going to be my helper for the haul again. I put it on the floor and then it's right at her level. I'm going to start the haul with an item that I put in my cart that I really didn't show you, and it's this plate. It is just so pretty. I love it. It's like a heavy, it feels like it might be pottery. I'm not sure if it's pottery. It could be a heavy ceramic, and with the ribs, it makes it really seem like it's a pottery piece. On the back, it said new DE, and I couldn't make out the rest of it. So I looked it up, and it's new Debco, DEBCO, $249. It is a made in China piece, and it's the underplate to another piece, a colander that's also made out of this same design and same material. And this would catch like the water as you would, you know, rinse something out, or the drips. Like if you rinsed something out in your sink and then you want to put the colander down on something, you put it on this. The two pieces together are really pretty. I got a 25% discount off of this, and I would expect to get somewhere in that $10 to $12 range for the plate. I'm only partway into my haul, and I put her to sleep. I did pick up a few pottery pieces. This one right here with the cutouts is a beautiful green color. It is signed on the bottom, WA. Could not figure out who that is just yet, but I'm going to keep trying. Pink tags or half price. I paid $2.49. And I think it's in that $15 to $18 range. And this is the other pottery piece. It's a bowl. It also looks like it's signed. I just got to get that tag off. Paid the same price, $2.49, except for this one, I got the 25% discount on because it's green tag. Just love the colors on this. Blues and browns, and then it's got like what I call like an oatmeal tan color. And I'm thinking this is in that $12 to $15 range. This item back here, I was looking at, I'm like, my friends and I are always giving each other little gifts. In fact, we just did a Valentine's recently. And I'm like, oh, well, Easter's coming up. And these fold into like some sort of like box or cone of some sort. And I was like, oh, I can put some little treats in here and give them to my friends. We're always doing things like that. So this item is for me. Yellow tags were 99 cents. So that's all I paid for this. So I looked high and low for the saucer to go with this because I thought it might increase the value of it. Turns out it doesn't. Whether this has a saucer or not, it still goes for around $12. Now, this one is in really good condition. I saw one on there that sold for less, but I didn't look to see what the condition of that particular one was. I forget to do that sometimes when you're looking at solds on eBay. Just because one sells for $6 doesn't mean it's not worth picking up. Look to see if that was a damaged or chipped one, and if the one you're looking at isn't chipped, then yours is going to be worth a little bit more than that one. It has the F on it. Let me see if I can zoom in on there. Federal glass. It says heat proof on the bottom. It's opalescent. Definitely going to bring this to one of my live sales. Well, all of these pieces are going to be in my live sales and cross-posted. This was another piece I didn't show you that I put in the cart. I was walking up toward the registers, but I kind of took a roundabout way because I could see there were some things up on the shelf near the kids aisle where the toys are. And this was one of the pieces that was up there. I guess someone thought better of it and put it down, and it never got moved back. $3.99, 25% off. And you probably can guess by looking at it, it is a Port Marion. I knew that pattern before I even got close enough to it to see. Port Marion Botanical Garden. It's a small vase, so it doesn't go for a lot, but I still wanted to pick it up. It's a good name. It should be a quick flip. And it's in that $12 to $15 range. So this is the item I am always going to the basket aisle to look for. This is one of those sweetgrass baskets. And this one's signed on the bottom. Usually get these down in, is it North Carolina? I think it's North Carolina, maybe South Carolina. I always forget which Carolina it is. But anyways, it's a sweetgrass basket. These are worth so much. I had a sizable one that within, I think, an hour or something like that, or, of me listing it, it sold for like $65. This little one goes for that $25 to $35 range. I paid $3.49 minus the 25% on it, so I'm pretty happy. This one basket pays for everything, including all the clothes that I got for myself, plus profit. So pretty happy with this particular haul when you can find one item like this. Worth the wait, worth going to the basket aisle and looking every single time. This is what I'm looking for. I also picked up this because it's like lucite / resin. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I'm not sure if it's like from the 70s or not. It was $3.99, which I was like, oh, that's kind of a lot to pay for it. However, 25% off, that makes it so much better. Take $1 off that price. And I think it's worth somewhere in that $15 to $18 range, but I actually think it might go for like $18 to $22 range. I saw them listed up pretty dang high, which I do that too on eBay. And it's because I send out offers. I want people to give me offers, and I run sales. So sometimes when you see those listed prices and they're so high, that may not be what they're getting for the item. Another reason to check the solds on it. And this item has that old, it's like a general store where you can hang out by the potbelly stove. There's like the post office, the U.S. Post Office. Remember, they had kind of combined it all. You could get your coffee ground up for you, buy some material to make something, buy some potatoes, a little bit of everything in that general store. And I liked it because it was a tile and it can hang up, although it's kind of weird. It's like the handle is either turned or the hole is kind of weird, but you could still hang it up. You put the string through there and still hang it up. It was $2.49 minus the 25%. And I think this is in that $12 to $15 range. My coworker is still sleeping on the job. There's a gentleman that works in that particular location of St. Vincent de Paul, and he is so happy, and he makes sure that all the customers get acknowledged. Hi, how you doing? How's it going? I showed him my cart. I said I got some things in there, and he was like, oh, I like that you're smiling. It's, always good to see a customer smiling. He is just so happy and chatty. Later on, I'm in another aisle. He's chatting to another customer, and he says, oh, by the way, we're going to be lowering our prices. That is the second thrift store. Value World was the first one, and now St. Vincent de Paul said that they are lowering prices. Isn't that ironic? Of course, Everybody benefits from that. I am so happy about it. Let me know if you're a thrifter, if you've noticed prices coming down in certain thrift stores, or if you hear them mentioning that the prices are going to come down.